Hi everyone, welcome to my Django for Beginners series where I'll be showing you how to build websites with Django. I'll start by building a functional blog. Django is a Python web framework that powers some of the biggest websites on the web. It's fast, secure, and perfect for beginners or businesses needing scalable apps. In this series, I'll start from the basic and build a functional blog using Django. Good to have at least a basic knowledge of HTML and CSS. A basic knowledge of Python is also a plus one. So if you're interested in how to build website with Django, hit the subscribe button and grab a laptop. Let's code. So the first I need to download and install Python. So I'll head over to my browser. This is the Python official website. The current version is version 3.1, 3.7. Beside the version, you can install any version of your choice. I'll be going with 3.9.7. Install Python, add to path, very important. After installing Python, the next thing you need to install a code editor. Now you can use any code editor of your choice, but I'll be using Visual Studio Code. So download and install Visual Studio Code. I already have that installed, but you need to download and install a code editor. So the next thing, I'll check if my Python was installed successful. So I'll open the terminal. That is, I'll open the command prompt and check with the command python dash dash to check if Python was installed to path successful. Yes, Python version 3.9.7 shows that Python was installed successful. The next thing, I'll be creating my first Django project. So I'll be creating a folder. There are two ways to create a folder. You can create a folder using the terminal, or you can create a folder manually. I'll be showing you the two ways you can create a folder. You can create a folder manually. Or you can create a folder on the terminal. Working with Django, you need to get yourself familiar with the terminal because you'll be using the terminal every day, every time. You need to get yourself familiar with the terminal and the terminal command, like creating a folder, navigating to a folder, deleting folder, all of that. I'll be showing you some basic command you'll be using on the terminal. So the first one, I will show you how you can navigate to the desktop directory because as you can see, I'm in the folder called admin. So I'll be navigating to the desktop folder with the command. I'll first check where the desktop folder is with the command dir desktop. Yes. So I will navigate to desktop. I'm in the desktop folder now. Now, this is my desktop. The files on my desktop, the files in my desktop folder. As you can see, I have cat2, yes. So I'll be creating a folder with the command mkdir Django project. You can see the new folder I just created. I will navigate into the folder. Now, with the command cd and the name of the folder. Now, if you want to return back to your desktop folder, I need to just type cd dot dot. Now, it has taken me back to the desktop folder. And if I want to navigate back into the Django project folder, I have to use the command cd Django project. So I'm back into Django project. Now, the next thing I need to do, I need to create a visual environment, a virtual environment. As you can see, I've created a folder on the terminal. Is the folder. Now, the next thing I need to do, I need to open the Visual Studio Code, that is the code editor. And this is the code editor. Drag and drop on the code editor. Now, if you don't want to drag and drop, you can as well open the code editor on the terminal. With the command code shift dot. Open the Visual Studio Code. Now, the next thing I'll be doing, I'll be creating a virtual environment. Now, creating a Django project, you need to create a virtual environment for each project. It's very important. So I'll be creating a virtual environment with the command Python and the name of your virtual environment, my now, the virtual environment has been successfully created. Now, the next thing you need to do, you need to activate the virtual environment. Now, why am I creating a virtual environment? Now, you need to create a virtual environment for a project. Like for instance, if you're working on two projects and project one is using Django version 3.7 and the other one is using version 4. You need a virtual environment to house different Django versions. It's very important. So the next thing, I will activate the virtual environment. Now, if this is your first time activating the virtual environment on your Windows, there are chances you will experience an error called execution policy. You need to activate, you need to enable script to run on your machine. You can do that. Just you check how to. So you check this and enable execution policy on your laptop using the PowerShell. You open the PowerShell as admin. Then you enable the activation policy. You can see the current user removed sign. So the next step, I will be activating the virtual environment with the command my venv script activate. As you can see, my virtual environment has been activated. You can as well deactivate it with the command deactivate. You can see. So I'll activate the virtual environment back. Now, the next thing I'll be installing Django. Now, this is the Django package. Now, the current version is version 5.2.6. You can install. So, pip install Django. It will install the current version. But if you want to install any particular version, you can use this and install the current version, the particular version you need. It can be version 3.5 point any version, but I'll be installing the current version. Django has been successfully installed. Now, the next step, I'll be creating a Django project with the command Django -admin start start project, and the name of a Django project. As you can see, Django Series. Delete this. Delete. Like this is more better. So now I will navigate to the Django series folder with the command cd Django and run the command python manage.py run server. Now Python installed, works successfully. Now our project is running on localhost. Now that's all for this series. That's all for this video. The next video I'll be explaining. I'll be teaching you how to configure Django settings, Django apps, and serve a web page using Django. Right? See you in the next video. Thank you.